you've done quite a few last summer, I believe, right? In Spain, Sweden. So what's your assessment of how it all went?
It's really surreal to me, you know. I mean, I'm sitting in a tent watching Twisted Sister play, and I'm watching Status Quo play, and we're on there too, you know. And it's like, drink Coca-Cola. Oh my God, how can we get to this point, you know? It's pretty startling, you know.
Okay, Dee Snider is a really good frontman, huh?
You know, I mean, there's just the fact that these people are in the same company.
Yeah, and those Ozzy too, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, like Michael Schenker, you know, was really. I've talked to Michael years ago, you know, and I haven't seen him in many years. He's losing his hair like I am, and we're all getting old, and, you know, but he can still play the shit out of the guitar. It's wonderful, you know. And 2 songs is all he played. He said, that's it, that's all you need. You know, we knew I had professional. And we took it.
Okay, and now Victor, speaking about lineups, Victor Griffin announced he would leave Pentagram after this tour. Were you disappointed at his decision or bitter?
Disappointed in his decision, but I understand. It gets old to some people.
Excuse me?
I understand, even though I disagree.
Okay.
You know, I've been there for a long time on and off. He was originally just going to come back to help me out on one tour.
Yeah.
You know, so we got 2 years and a great album out of it. I love the last album. It was one of my very best.
Last Rites.
Yeah, it was a good album.
Yeah, I agree with that. And will Greg Turley be following his uncle and leaving the band?
He's staying, you know.
Okay.
Sean's staying, and another guitar player, and keep going. I have to pay the rent. You know, that's what I do. Just a get together to help Randy out on the weekends and get his songs recorded. Every single song is recorded on a reel-to-reel tape recorder with 2 plastic microphones. You know, and I just happen to be singing. And I play some bass on the album, the first one, and some leads, stuff like that. You know, it's more, Medieval, I think, is more of a project than Pentagram is.
Okay.
It's a Jeff project. Who knows whether Randy will love it or hate it? We don't know. You know, unfortunately, he left us.
Yeah.
That hurt me real bad. Randy's one of the dearest friends I ever had in my life. Really killed me, you know. And before that, we were trying to get the band back to the original band back together, and Vince died. You know, Vincent died. I was like, guess we don't do this either, you know.
Yeah.
And I was screwed up smoking crack and doing heroin and all kinds of crap that shoved in my body. And I didn't really give a damn enough. Jeff and I pulled the turd. We didn't talk for about over 20 years. We didn't speak to each other. And that was just a personal situation.
Okay.
And finally, I said, look, you know, we better bury the hatchet. We're not getting younger, man, you know. I love you, but you're going to be gone, you know?
Yeah.
You know, wrote some great songs together. Jeff and I had a really good knack for writing songs together, actually. There's 2 of them that I plan on putting on the next album. 2 or 4 even.
Okay.
They're Liebling and P songs. When I see online that people have album covers or my face or something tattooed on their arm, I mean, you know, one of my best buddies got picked the cover show now is Song Gone. Another guy's showing his whole chest as a cover of Your Choices, you know, with the devil and all that stuff on it. And it's true. It's like people are stuck with me for life. You know, whether I like it or not.
You can't get more devoted to the band than that.
Yeah, and now there's chicks too. You know, I mean, they never.
Before it was just the guys.
Pentagram started out, it was 85% at least just young, sweaty guys, you know, 16 to 25. And now, usually the first 100 people in front of the audience are young girls. You know, and that's the trick to me. I'm not used to that. My wife gets a kick out of it because my wife is only 26.
Yeah.
And I love my wife more than I love. She's my best friend, my soulmate. She's everything. At the worst age, we're kind of about my struggle personally, and you know, chasing my tail, chasing my own tail.
Okay.
For years and years, you know.
Oh, I see. That's why 8. Alright, I get it.
Because, well, the sign for 8 is infinity also. That means infinity.
Yeah. Symbol of infinity too.
That was the original the song. Death and Birth First, I didn't write the lyrics, Victor wrote the words.
Okay.
That's about a child, as we call him these days, short eyes, pedophile.
Okay.
And that's the lowest scumbag.
Yeah.
Because you're traumatized from for life.
Yeah, effectively.
You know, and he's 2, and it's, you know, I can't imagine. I'd kill somebody if somebody like that.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that.
Most of the songs, in fact, on Last Rites were written in the 1970s, and I strongly suspect many of them are autobiographical in nature. So, if this is the case, do they give an up-to-date picture of you, or is it just you at that time?
No, they give an all-time picture. My philosophy is still the same. Pentagram's music is misunderstood, the lyrics are misunderstood, as being black metal type stuff and all Satan stuff for 35 years. I grew up in bands history. All they do is they tell you there's 2 ways you got to get there hard to go. And you got to choose one of them. They're warnings. Every album's names, they're reckoning, be forewarned, you know, your choices. You have to be careful in life where you know, you might step in shit before you know it. As soon as Metal Blade lets us, as soon as we can get the money to do it, Metal Blade will let us, and we have to find your guitar player, of course, also.
Of course, yeah.
So we're looking at hopefully in the spring, like March, April area. Plus we go out again. I found out we just got booked for more March gigs, and I said, this is it. My wife right now is asleep at the hotel. She didn't even come for the gig, and she's staying at a hotel and snorkeling on their life and didn't even want to come. All she's here for is to love me and love being with me and be my partner and be my best friend and hold my hand through life. And I never grew up, you know, and she grew up a lot. She's very mature, and we have no age gap, and we have one of the biggest marital age gaps I've ever seen. We're 32 years apart.
Well, I guess you also have to make up for lost time regarding live gigs. You spent many years.
I have Arrested Development. I feel like I'm 18 years old. When I see guys, you know, like I'll look over the table or something, right? That old guy over there, and I'll remember he's 10 years younger than you are, Bobby. You know, it's like, I didn't grow up. I was very much a Peter Pan complex. You know? I don't want to grow up because people equate it with old and useless. And I don't want to be useless. When I become useless, Like the next Pentagram album, I already have 18 songs out to do with it, and of my own. Oh, they're all me. I wrote all of them. Okay, I wrote like 3 of them with Jeff and the other 15 myself. But we'll do some of those. And me and Greg wrote a few real good songs together we haven't brought out yet. That we just never finished up because I was too screwed up or whatever, you know, at the time. But I don't know what I want to call it yet or anything like that. But it's going to be mostly songs that I wrote in 1969 and 68. Real old ones. Much older than these even. And they're all short songs. And I'm hoping to get 14 of them now. And do it, you know.
They will end up in a new record?
I think so, yeah.
Good.
I really think so. They're finished. I have tapes of them, you know, old tapes to teach people. And everybody likes the old stuff now of mine. I noticed they like my older writing a lot.
Well, there's a lot to discover because many of it hasn't been heard, the old material, right?
Exactly. Right.
So
I mean, I wrote 450 songs in 3 years. It's a lot of songs. I could use for the rest of my life.
Okay, Bobby, it's been a pleasure and an honor speaking to you.
It's a pleasure. It's been all mine, and I thank you very, very much. You know, God bless all y'all out there for sticking with me.
Amen to that.